So one of my followers sent me that video to get my opinion on what happened in it because they know that I'm a former owner of 3 gyms as well as a powerlifting coach. And they wanted to know if I thought it was appropriate to be dropping weights like that and what I thought about the girl's attitude after she got called out for it. Well, first of all, let's talk about her bouncing the bar because basically if you watch the video, she ends up dribbling it like a basketball. And no, my friends, that's not appropriate, at least not in a commercial gym setting. And that's for a few reasons. But I'm going to key on 3 in particular that I, as a gym owner, would really get upset over and go over to this woman and do exactly as the one in the video did, which is tell her to stop. Look, there are times you will be doing a lift and you will fail. And yes, the bar is going to come crashing down and make a ton of noise. And in that case, that's perfectly acceptable. Hell, I've dropped more bars as a coach and as a competitor who's failed to rep than probably anyone else watching this video. But it's not something you should be doing rep after rep in a commercial gym because it is, as the person in this video said, very distracting to everyone else. And if you've ever dropped or been near a loaded bar that was dropped, you know how loud it is, and having to hear it over and over again, well, no, sorry, darling. You're in a commercial gym, not the Olympics. So dropping that bar over and over again is not acceptable. And for all of you in the CrossFit cult that thinks it makes you cool to do this, again, I want to remind you, this isn't a CrossFit box or a private lifting studio where it may be acceptable. It's a commercial gym. Now let's talk about another issue, which is the safety issue. Not just for her, but those around her. As I said, she's bouncing the bar like she's dribbling a basketball. In fact, if you actually watch her, she's not dropping the bar, she's actually throwing it down. Frankly, it's pretty obvious to me she's doing it to make it look like she's going hard and get attention as she makes her video. But doing that is inevitably going to cause an injury to her or someone else. I've seen it countless times. Injuries caused by people doing exactly what she's doing, mostly for show, which at least to me, I think is exactly what she's doing. And while I admit she does an okay job in the video at controlling the bounce, all it takes is one time that she misses that bar and it hits her leg and breaks it or blows out her knee. And then who's going to be on the hook if that happens? Not her, the gym, or more precisely, the gym's insurance. And gym insurance is expensive enough, thousands of dollars a month in some cases, and an injury claim filed by someone like this is only going to increase that cost to the gym. Add to it another issue. Bars break with enough force applied to them, especially when it's done repeatedly. Thus, she's actually damaging the gym's equipment by doing this over and over. Not her equipment, the gym's. Is she the one who's going to replace that bar when it snaps? Is she the one that's going to pay for the repairs and maintenance on the deadlift platform that she's using? I'm betting no. And as to her attitude about it, well, I think that was pretty self-explanatory. Look, I'm all for heavy lifting. I do it myself, and I train people who actually compete. So I know that dropping the bar is going to happen, and sometimes it's appropriate. You are going to drop bars, especially on the power clean, but there's a time and place for it, and a commercial gym isn't one of them. If you want to bounce bars, or in her case, slam them down to look cool and make TikTok videos, that's fine. If you want to create a safety risk for yourself and others, again, that's fine. If you want to destroy equipment through misuse, then by all means do so. But do it by building yourself a home gym and stop putting all the risk and responsibility on someone else. Because it's not if, but when, that there's going to be a problem. Oh, and P.S., if you're going to try and flex like that doing Olympic lifts, at least put some real weight on the bar. Those are rookie numbers.